So we got a question, right? I got a question. Like,
Okay.
how do you, Mike, and Ash, right? Ash Cash combine expertise on branding and financing, create a unique approach to guiding creators in the economy.
I would say the uniqueness is that there's not been a book that's been done like this, meaning combining the content side and the financing side, because I think the industry is it's new and it's evolving every single day, and you hear these numbers. I think the most recent that I heard, like $450 billion industry by 2026, which is why a lot of brands and people are, I get it from a business standpoint, but there's books and it's just basic stuff, right? And like I tell everybody, this book is for if you're coming out of the womb and the first thing you got, I want to know, here you go. Some of the people that I've been giving this to, you might know it, and this is for you could be a beginner, or you could, oh, damn, I didn't really know that. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be for everybody. But if you're a beginner, this is breaking down, turn everything, right? But then I put my spin on it, with the punctuality in the business, because that's something that, honestly, that's something that they don't tell you, because they're so busy about the money. And people don't understand how come this is not happening. There's so many intangibles that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
And then Ash brings on, as far as the finance side, because we had the conversation, it was just like, there's bread out here, but nobody cares about the creator as far as when they make it doesn't matter, right? The brand gets what they want, most part. And I'm not saying all brands and all people involved, but it's just like, for the most part, and I get it from a business standpoint, I only care about what you could do for me.
Right.
And that's kind of like understanding that, like that's something that you need to know, so that this is more like, hey, I want to be a business. Because that's, for me, that's what I'm attracted to. Right. I'm attracted to talent that wants to be a business. If you want to be a hobby, that's fine, that's cool. Knock yourself out. I'm not wasting my time anymore.
Well, yeah.
To be honest with you, that was another thing, learning to understand, like, my time is valuable, and I'm about to put, because I lean in. I'm going to lean in for what?
Right.
And it doesn't always have to be a monetary thing, but if it is going to be monetary, it's not worth that. It ain't worth that.
Yeah, you're not. Facts. Yeah.
I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, I think, like, people, like, piggyback what you said, like, people really don't understand that a lot of this shit is transactional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Between two people. It's not really anything else. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's a hobby. Cool. Do you.
Yeah.
I'm on the business shit of it.
Yeah.
The minute you want to make that, cool.
Yeah.
I'm here for it, but it's got to be transactional.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People,
This is not the secret sauce either. This is not, like I made a joke on a pod I did yesterday. I was like, as soon as last page you read it, you get 1 million followers, you good. It's not that. This is so that you got knowledge. So anybody that comes to me and talk about they want to be a creator, I'll be like, here, read that and then come back.
Yeah,
and if you don't read that, then you really don't care. Like, everybody wants the secret sauce. There is no secret sauce. Like, I got talent that is making mad bread, right? And they come to them all the time, and they're like, we had a long conversation. Like, there's no secret sauce. You just got to do. You got to find something. And they, the thing is what would you, one sentence to tell somebody, what would you say? I'd be like, find something that you're passionate about, because this is work. This is not for the weak or the meek, right? Because everybody sees everybody else on what they're doing. Yeah. But you don't see behind the scenes on what it is. This is work, especially now, more days. Like, I know my generation talk about how easy it is, and I understand that because, I can send my, let's say, music. I can send my song to this, or I can put my video out and people can see it, or like that.
Yeah, quick.
I hear you on that part. But back then, you didn't have to constantly come up with something I don't care if it's 15 seconds. You got to do 2, 3, 4, post everything. That's a lot of work, and people don't understand that because all they do is see when they got to, whenever they found out about them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, and that's what I'm trying to get people to understand, because this is a creator economy. I will say this until people start to understand. It is an economy that got created based off of art, off of creation. Right, and that's why people care, because it's an economy. If there was no economy, no one would care. And once you start to realize that nobody cares,
that's true.
Nobody cares. If you can't make them money, they do not care.
Like, who are you?
Fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
You ain't lying.
Like that was even what Wallo was saying too on one of
he did an episode and he was like, yo, everybody sees the glory but never the story, right? So like for you, right, what was the process like for this for making this book? Because by the way, it's not a book too, it's a blueprint, right? And
and the cover's noise.
yeah, if it is,
I appreciate that.
And 202 pages is not easy. So like, what was the process like making this book?
Well, the process, thank God, I got with Ash, who's done I think 18 books. And I told him, because he said, I said, yo, bro, I can't